We all have the power within us to save many lives. One day I could save your life, or you could save mine, and we could still remain perfect strangers.
That's because becoming an organ and tissue donor in Australia is anonymous, your final act of generosity on this earth. One day, you or someone you know may need a life-saving organ transplant. One day, you could be asked to confirm the donation wishes of a loved one. One day soon, you'll be old enough to decide if organ donation is right for you. There's no right or wrong decision, and no one can tell you what to decide. It's your body and your organs. Brandon Fletcher Just, like most 15-year-olds, hadn't given much thought to organ donation. He was a fit, active high schooler who represented the school in running. He loves gaming and dreams of becoming an actor.
I got sick originally when I was 15, coming on 16, and it started out as influenza A. After I got the flu, my airways and my lungs started to get smaller and smaller. It was around a month and a half before I actually had my transplant that they told me that I was going to definitely need a transplant. It was a couple of days before they had to cut my life support when Mum got a call from someone saying that there were lungs available for me, and that was really good news. Had there not been any organ donors, I wouldn't be alive. So it's a good thing to consider.
Brandon and his family feel extraordinarily grateful to their anonymous donor who has given him a second chance at life. Sadly, even though most Australians are willing to become organ donors, some people still die waiting every year. The main reason families don't proceed with organ or tissue donation is because they aren't sure what their loved one wanted. To help change this, the Australian Organ Donor Register was created, and thousands more people add their names every year. It's not recorded on your driver's licence anymore. Nowadays, you can register online to become a donor or at your local Medicare office. All you need is your Medicare number and about 60 seconds of your time. Most young people have an unstoppable curiosity about organ donation and how it all works. But some people feel uncomfortable even thinking about talking about becoming an organ donor. This is pretty normal too, but when we avoid talking about important things, facts often get muddled up. So, we asked some students what they most wanted to know, but were too afraid to ask.
What if doctors don't try as hard to save my life because I could be a donor?
First of all, if you've been involved in an accident and brought into hospital, the number one priority of doctors and nurses is to save your life. Organ donation is only considered after you have died.
Would it be against my religion or culture?
All major religions support organ donation as the ultimate act of compassion.
How will they know if I'm really dead?
You can only donate after death. By law, 2 doctors must certify your death, and then your family is asked for consent before organ donation proceeds.
If I decide to donate my organs, can my parents override that decision?
We know that if you have registered your decision to be an organ donor and told your family about it, 9 out of 10 times families honour your wish to be a donor.
How will my family feel knowing someone else has my organs?
Most families get great comfort from knowing that they have saved somebody else's life by donating their loved one's organs.
But I'm not sick, and I'll probably never need a transplant, so why should I donate?
Nobody knows if one day you or someone you love will require a transplant. It could be as simple as being in an accident or having the flu.
I'm sure my parents will know what to do. I don't need to do anything, do I?
In my experience, discussing and registering your decision to be an organ donor makes it easier for your family to know what to do.
Dahlia Shaw never expected to have to make such a decision on behalf of her only son, Ben. A healthy, vibrant 15-year-old passionate about sport and fitness. Ben was training at the gym when he was accidentally pinned under heavy weights. Sadly, 4 days later, Ben died of his injuries in hospital. But his family's choice to gift his organs will ultimately save over 7 lives, including 3 children.
Benny was such a giving, compassionate person. anyway, gave everything away from lunch to clothes to money to everything. So to donate his organs just made total sense, and it's exactly what he would have wanted. The process takes 60 seconds. Literally, you hop online, fill out a couple of details, if it takes 60 seconds. And the way I sort of see it is 60 seconds of my time. I can't take my bits and pieces with me, but that could extend someone else's life by 60 years or even more.
Because if I needed a new heart, I'd hope somebody would donate theirs to save my life.
Because if I don't need them, I could let someone else have a normal life.
Because everyone deserves a second chance at life.
If you had the choice of helping somebody's life, giving them a bit more time with their families and friends when you're not going to need them, why not let them? Because a bit more time would definitely mean a lot to them.
Knowing that we have been able to help on Ben's behalf, and for me that's the most important thing, and I know that again Ben would absolutely want it, so